I can give you a short answer to that one. Yes. And the best reference I can recommend to anybody on that, it's a quirky recommendation, but the best reference I can make is a little book by a man named Kai Nielsen, Kainielsen, Kai Nielsen. And the title of the book is Ethics Without God. And the quirkiness to the recommendation is, for heaven's sake, read the first edition, not the second edition. He went back and he rewrote it for the second edition, and it got much more complicated, much longer, and much, much less clear. First edition just rings. It's a beautiful little book. And Kai Nielsen gives all kinds of arguments, and I think very, very powerful arguments, that yes, secular humanism can provide an understanding that can underwrite morality at both the personal and the social level. Now, my opinion is, and I don't think that he and I would disagree on this, although I've never had the opportunity to ask him, my opinion is that the emphasis there in the label secular humanism is humanist. A secular humanist is a person who makes room in their worldview for something more than robots and puppets. But you could have a view that is genuinely humanistic and genuinely secular, but recognizes people as having free will, recognizing people as operating with intentions and purposes, recognizing people as realizing, as they interact with one another, that some of those actions are dysfunctional and harmful and horrid, and others are beneficial and progressive and useful, and build out of that a way of life and a set of values that could be, I think, very, very admirable. And indeed, I know any number of, I'll use a different word, any number of non-believers who do just that. My closest friend in all the world, now departed, unfortunately, he's a good man, a man named Jim Rachels, was firmly a non-believer in every respect, but beyond any question at all, the most concerned and morally upright man I have ever had any dealings with at all, who carried his concern for sentient beings far, far beyond the humans, right on down the line, and he was a vegan and wore plastic shoes and you know, all of the whole bit, and I used to razz him about it and tease him about it a little bit, but he said, you know, they have feelings too. And if you get to the point of being able to say of other people, and indeed of whales, and indeed of honey badgers, that they have feelings too, you've got all that you need to get some kind of ethics and morality going. Now, is it all that you would ever need? Could you improve it by adding in some other stuff? Well, maybe yes, maybe no, but the answer to your question is sure.